guys, it is, what day is it? Thursday morning. This is like the 400th time that I have tried to start a video since our last one went up like 6 months ago, and it's just been a year. Okay, it's just been a year. But I tried to start a video like 3 days ago. It ended up being like the worst day ever with the kids, so I abandoned that plan rather quickly. But it's Thursday the 23rd, I think. 24th. No, it's the 22nd. And tonight and tomorrow are supposed to be like the coldest days we've had all year. It doesn't usually get, I feel like, this cold. I mean, I'm sure it does, but so we're just having to take a lot of precautions right now, especially with our chickens. Their water keeps freezing, and the pipes all froze in the water that we made. And we are planning on taking the kids out for like a little surprise trip to go look at Christmas lights tonight and go out to eat. So Joel's not gonna have time to do this. So I was like, I can totally do this. Let's see if I can totally do this. Good morning, girls. And surprise boy. Also, Bartholomew. This is Reginald, the gray one. Bartholomew's the big one back there. Most of them don't have names because they're too hard to keep up with. But here's the plan. I'm thinking, okay. Wait your turn. About using this pole here. We have this like planter bracket thing that we got from Lowe's. I'm gonna put it on that. And then a friend gifted us a heated water. So I guess I'll just run an extension cord out to the house to right here. So we'll see how that works. What do you guys think? You laid any eggs today? And this one is Betty. I can keep up with her because she's the biggest black Australorp, so I call her Black Betty. And then we have Scarlet back here. She was given to us by a friend. She's old. And right here, this sweet angel here was getting picked on for a while by the other rooster, and so her name is now Scabby Appy. They're the only ones with names. Okay, so I have my water here. I guess what I'm going to do, and how am I going to do this with one hand? I don't know. First thing I'm going to do is try and figure out how high it needs to be. Actually, right there seems pretty good. And then I'm just going to hold the bracket up and drill pilot holes. Oh, somebody just laid an egg. It has taken me about 45 minutes, but the water is hung and plugged in. So hopefully we won't have any. I covered the outlet with a plastic bag so it wouldn't get wet. No more frozen water for these girls. I just fed them. Made sure Abby ate. I let her eat separately. Hey, you. Stop hurting her. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's swinging his head around at me. Sweet Abby. Here, you want some food, girl? Oh, Lanta, you eat so aggressively. Why? Why? Skip my finger every time. Okay, I'm scared. Oh! Abby, just be gentle. Be gentle, Abby. Be gentle. Joel always makes fun of me because I put things in ridiculous spots, like my phone teetering on the corner of something. I'm like, it's fine. He's like, that's why everything you have breaks. Why would I be carrying eggs like this? I'm wearing I'm wearing overalls full of pockets. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna open these up and see if the girls will move for me to get more eggs. Okay, so I opened that up. They're not done yet, so I'm gonna leave it alone. And these are so itchy. That's it. I'm done. That's a cheer, people. Good job. Yeah. Don't get it. That is a celebratory noise. That means she just finished laying. Okay, well, you can't come out. You can't come out. Just get out of here so I can get your egg. Move it or lose it, sister. Let me see. Let me see. Oh. I'm not sure. Actually, maybe she's not done. Ah! Take it from me, chicken expert. Anyways, we're done with these chores for right now. I'm gonna come back later and get the rest of the eggs. Some people on Instagram asked a question about the next video, and it was like what we hope to do in the new year. And I'm gonna go over that some more, but I thought I would just like while I'm out here, because right now it gets so dark so early that by the time Joel is home, it's too dark to film anything. So I figured I would just kind of like do a real brief overview eventually. So that field over there is not ours, but all of the brush in between here in the field is, well, it's my mother-in-law's. All this is hers. And then we have all of this, and it goes to the road. I don't know, you can see the road like back there. Eventually what we would like is for this to be goats. That's what I would like anyways. But I'm not really sure, you know, how far down the line, because it's a lot of money in fencing, and we are starting this homestead from scratch on one income. And I know a lot of people are, but starting it like during inflation on one income, it's just hard to like get the things that you want as you want them, kind of building up to it. And last year was everything out of, you know, we were starting the pigs, starting the chickens, and not getting anything in return. There was no money being made on eggs or anything. They just started laying. So this is going to be our first year of like, I think, bringing in some money. And so far we sell, let's see, currently we're selling about 6 dozen, or I would say like 4 dozen a week. And I'm selling them for $4 a piece. So $16 a week. And we've kind of done the math, and we're hoping that what we make on eggs are going to be enough to feed the chickens and buy 3 pigs every year. Not feed the pigs, but just buy the pigs themselves, the piglets, and then pay for our chicken feed. So that's the goal with what we make on egg sales, because based off the types of chickens that we have and things like that, we're hoping that after the winter, I'm not gonna go check for that egg again, because who knows. We're selling like 8 dozen a week is our goal. But so here was our garden area last year. So the garden backs up to the chicken run, and let me flip you around. This was great and all. This is where my father-in-law had his garden, except it went all the way back. The chicken house right there is new, so that wasn't his, and then this run is new. It used to be that chicken house, which my husband and my father-in-law built. Sheesh. And then this one, which got hit with the tornadoes came through, I think it was that year, and a tree fell on it. And then they shared a run. So the run only goes halfway, and then this is going to get torn out here in a couple weeks. So anyways, his garden was much bigger. But our goal for this year, maybe next year, we're not really sure. Expand the chicken run to right here. So give them double the area to roam around in. And we're hoping that will maybe we can even section it off to keep it from turning to mud like it is right now and just dirt. And giving them some nice grass to forage. And maybe just like rotating it. Rotating them within like, see, there they go. I don't know what to do, everybody. By the time you watch this, something will have already been done. But this is just now like I'm seeing it and not just seeing missing feathers. So anyways, this garden is going to relocate across the property. And listen, through like dragging things out, we've really made a mess. And we're gonna have a garden clean, or a farm cleanup day. This is our chicken tractor from last year. It worked really well. Over here, this was our killing area. Also didn't clean up. This was my father-in-law's old truck. And that was his work shed at one point. And it just fell in. So we are planning on tearing that out and cutting some of these trees down, like these big ones here. And then from right here, where this tree is, up the driveway, all the way up to here will be garden area. So those are our two biggest changes for this year that we're hoping to make. Not adding the goats, but expanding the coop or the chicken run, and then moving the garden. We hope to put some more effort into gardening this year. I will say it's quite difficult to manage. I'm trying to open the door, so this is gonna be a terrible angle. The car door. Manage the farm, do all the things that you need to do when you're not living on the farm for several reasons. First of all, I have 2 toddlers, and ideally when I'm doing things like that, they would be working with me. They could run in for naps, you know, like things like that. But since we live 2 miles down the street, I'm having to plan things around nap time. Maybe in the summer we can do like a tent and nap outside, but things have to be done between like 9 and 11, which doesn't give much time. And then they nap from like 12 to 3. And then at that point, I'm waking them up around 3. I'm having to cook dinner to be done by the time Joel gets home at like 5. And then when Joel gets home, it's starting to get dark. So it's just very hard to do the things that we need to do at the farm when we don't live here. So it's definitely a lot more work. I don't even remember where I was going with that, but it's a lot more work to get things done, but it's definitely worth it. And that's a sacrifice our family wants to make in order to have these experiences and grow our own food and live this lifestyle. So I don't know. We'll see if we can get, last year was kind of just like a learning year and trying to get all of these projects started. And so this year, now that we have a little bit more knowledge and experience, hopefully we'll be able to get better systems down for like maintaining and getting more things done and not having to like learn as we go, if that makes sense. So, okay. It is currently 2:30, I think. The house is a disaster, straight up disaster. We are surprising the kids and taking them to one of those like drive-through Christmas lights place and out to eat. Just like a little fun Christmas thing to do together. I look like a train wreck, so I am going to, I just put the kids down for a nap, like a quick nap. I'm gonna have to wake them up, they're gonna be grumpy, but I didn't want them to fall asleep in the lights thing. So I am going to do my makeup real quick. I'm probably not gonna do my hair. I'm probably not gonna have time to do that and get dressed. So I'm just gonna do like a, not really like a get ready with me, but yeah, just share kind of what I do to get ready, because some of you may follow on my Instagram. I've been talking a lot about my skin. I have a lot of skin issues. Oh, hey, reflection of me. And so I had to be very picky about what I put on my face. And so I have rosacea, I have hidradenitis suppurativa, I have normal acne, and I have dermatitis, and just a lot of skin issues. When it's not the holidays, because holidays has been very difficult. I have been struggling to get back on track, but I have been trying to limit processed food, limit added sugar, eat as clean and whole food as I can, no dairy and no gluten. And that has been a remarkable difference for both my skin, my migraines, my overall mood, my joint pain. I've just been having like a lot of weird things. So I just think that a lot of it is I have a hormone imbalance. A lot of it I think is just lifestyle. And so I decided to clean up my diet and notice like ridiculous changes. But like I said, with the holidays, I kind of have fallen off the train. So right now I'm really focusing on limiting processed foods and just gluten, because gluten seems to be the biggest trigger. So anyways, that was a ramble. But anyways, I'm going to get ready now. How many times can I say anyways in one video? I'm going to get ready now and just kind of show you what I'm using and then just fast forward it while I get ready. My very official setup here. You can see there's just my Dr. Pepper after I just said I was limiting processed foods. But a parent got me a 36 pack of Dr. Pepper for Christmas. And then I'm using the Saint Beauty makeup. And for those of you that know me, like I used to have a whole room just for makeup. I love makeup. And I still enjoy getting ready, but it's just not a priority to me anymore. So this is all I use. I don't even use this one anymore. This is a color corrector. So this is my contour. This is my all over face color, and this is my highlight. And then I also use the Bella bronzer. I use this, let me scoot all these down so it looks less dirty. This blush. And then I just like more of a matte look. I set my whole face with an Airspun. And then I go through and I touch up with, this is my favorite blush. And it's missing the glass because mom life, I used to be like super fancy with makeup and now I'm not. I love the Berry Amore Milani Baked Blush. And then this is like my all-time favorite. I go through and I touch up with this also. And I also will put, this is the butter bronzer, and it smells like, it smells like a vacation. And then I go through and I just put that in the crease, and you'll see anyways. So, oh yeah, currently while it's so cold and my face is so dry, I put this on first. It's a tinted moisturizer and it has sunscreen in it, I believe. But if it doesn't, in the summertime, I go in first with, look how dirty, look how dirty everything is. I go in with the sunscreen first. Just to talk for a minute while I continue on my makeup. I am trying to not only clean up my diet, but going more non-toxic and clean with my personal items as well, like personal hygiene. And for the most part, the Saint Beauty uses a lot of clean ingredients. And I'm still like a newbie to clean living. That's not really anything that was a focus for me growing up or for my family, and like not a whole lot of my friends and family do that now. I have found more crunchy friends in the homesteading world, but you know, that's just one aspect of my life. But anyways, with the homesteading adventure and just trying to be healthier, take better care of my body, I have been trying to go a little bit more clean and non-toxic with my personal items. I will say, well, this is not, as far as I know, not a clean product, and neither is the Milani or the butter bronzer, but I also don't want to be wasteful, and so I'm just going to use it up, and then when it's done, not buy anymore. I have like switched to non-toxic shampoo, body wash. My face, my skincare is a little bit trickier because since it is a skin disease, some of my stuff is prescribed by a doctor, but we are, you know, approaching it as a mixture of diet, lifestyle, but also medication, because the flare-ups that I get with HS are extremely painful, and it just does require some medication at sometimes. But anyways, another thing that I was thinking about, I think that one reason why I haven't posted a lot and done a lot of blog posts this year, for one, is that we've had like a lot going on with our family. If any of you follow my blogs, back in 2016, we had a miscarriage. And then that was really difficult to deal with. This looks splotchy on here, but it doesn't in real life, and it's gonna even out, don't worry. Then I can't even keep the years straight. Everything's running together. 2019, my niece passed away of cancer. I had Simon in 2018. 5, 15, 18, 19, 20. And just had a lot of postpartum depression with him and still grieving. And then after that, my niece passed away, and I was pregnant with Esther, had Esther in 2020. And then my father-in-law passed away in 2021, and that postpartum depression just kept getting worse. And then this year we lost Joel's cousin unexpectedly, and my aunt. We've moved houses twice in the past 5 years, and just a lot going on. And so I've just, it's not like a pity party thing, but just a lot of life changes and learning a lot about who I am, how God made me, how my brain works, and been going to a counselor and just learning a lot about depression, anxiety, experiencing a lot with depression and anxiety. In the midst of all that, we, moved, started the homestead, started moving towards a healthier lifestyle. And don't get me wrong, we are not, I would not say a healthy, family compared to a lot of other families, but we are making changes, deciding to homeschool our kids, just a lot of changes going on in life. And it's been hard because one way that I think that my depression manifests is it's not just depression, it's the anxiety, and I'm still learning about that too. I never experienced all this stuff before. My house and responsibilities will get backed up, and it makes me feel extremely anxious knowing that I have to get these things done. But at the same time, they're so backed up that it just seems impossible to tackle. And so I just keep putting them off, and I don't know, it's hard. And then at the same time, I really want to write about these things. I really want to speak out about these things and share them with other people. But no, it's just there's just something inside me that's this won't be productive. And I don't know if that's normal or if that's just, and this is Mario Badescu rose water. I don't know if it does anything. It feels nice, and I have it, so I'm gonna use it. You're not supposed to inhale it. Is that a normal mom thing? Is that a normal woman thing? Is that a depression thing? I don't know. That's just how I am right now. And I'm trying to move past the procrastinator and the putting things off even when they're hard. Getting organized, getting productive, being responsible. I don't know, just a lot. And then there's a lot of guilt to it also. Wow, Kayla, you're so lazy, you didn't get that done. And I don't think that it's laziness. I think it's just a lot of being overwhelmed and not knowing how to get past it. But anyways, so this year I'm working really hard to, and it's not like a New Year's resolution thing. It's I've started this already, and there are areas that I think have improved and areas that haven't yet improved. I always told my students, we believe in the power of yet in this class. You might not be a strong leader yet, but you will be. And if I teach my kids, my students and my kids' kids, that you can grow and you can change, then I should believe that myself. And putting in the work, then I should be doing the same thing myself. So anyways, all that to be said is I haven't been posting. I haven't been doing all these things. And I wish that I had a clear reason why. It's just like a mental thing, I think. And we just have a lot going on. We have 2 toddlers, homeschooling, homesteading, a house to keep up with, just a lot keeping us from that consistency. But that is something that I'd like to do. Another thing that's funny, this is turning into like just a chatty. May not be clean, but it smells so good. It's a lot of like the bloggers and things like that. I swear it does not look that splotchy in real life. You know, the guides and the classes that you can take for blogging and YouTube and Instagram. Like, find your niche, find your niche, whatever. We'd say it differently. And I'm like, but I don't really have one. I am into homesteading and homemaking and homeschooling, but I also like Bath and Body Works candles. That right there is not gonna cut it for me. Like, I like multiple things. I really like natural living and healthy, but I also like McDonald's. I like a simple lifestyle, but I also like to do my hair and makeup sometimes. I like being a homemaker and a housewife, but I also can't keep anything clean to save my life. Like, there's so many aspects to our family and who we are that it's like, it's hard to fit, you know, into a niche, like they say to do. We're gonna call this good. Blended good enough. So I don't know, and just finding out how I want to proceed with, I don't want to call it my brand, but Life Beautifully Imperfect, this blog that I created when I was in high school, and I've kind of carried it on and tried to grow it and all kinds of things like that. And just like, what do I see that turning into? I don't really know, but I do know that no matter what it turns into, my main goal was and always will be to point people to Christ through my blog and through my YouTube. Through no matter what stage I am in, pointing out the beauty of Christ and what He's done for us through my imperfect life. And I'm gonna leave it like that. I look like what do they call like the ventriloquist dummies? I look like a dummy, that's what I'm trying to say. So now what I'm gonna do is, and this is super simple, and this is just what I wear every day that I wear makeup. I don't wear makeup every day, but every day that I do wear makeup, this is what I do. I just take the same bronzer and I put it in the crease, windshield wiper motions, and then small circles, and blend it up. Like, diffuse it out. Both sides real quick. I'm not worrying about like super precise anything here. And don't worry, I'll fix my eyebrows. And then this sweet old really loved palette. Look at this here. Shattered in a billion pieces. We'll go with gold today. Listen, 20-year-old me would be cringing at the way that I do my makeup now, but mom me, I'm like, hey, look at me still wearing makeup. So after I get my makeup on, the goal is get ready as fast as I can, get the kids ready as fast as I can. I need to be in town. It takes about 45 minutes to get into Chattanooga. And we're meeting Joel at 4:30. I also need, at some point before the night is over, I also need to get someone's haircut. I usually cut his hair, but I don't really feel like it right now, and it really needs to be done. And then I need to go by my friend's house because I was going to give away some sourdough starter for Christmas. But starting up a new, because I don't have one currently. Starting up a new one right now wasn't a good idea. I tried it twice, and both times I didn't feed them enough, quick enough. Like I would forget a day because it was just a lot. We've also all been sick for the past like 3 weeks. They molded, so that was peachy. I'm gonna hop off and do fast forward, finish up, and then we'll hop back on here. So here's the finished look. I would say I'm gonna do some cute lip stuff. I usually just do this NYX liquid lipstick. It's like lingerie, I think it is. This one's called Undressed, but it's just like a cutie nudie. It's a nude color. You can't really tell, but it dries matte. And then I top it off with my favorite butter gloss in Fortune Cookie. But these are probably expired by like 4 years. I gotta figure out what to do with my hair. It's clean. It doesn't look clean. It's clean. I washed it last night. I'm not gonna have time to like straighten or curl it. So it will probably go up in a messy mom bun because I know no other hairstyles. Either it's just going to be down and straight, down and curly, or in a messy mom bun. That's all I have to work with. So I need to get, I just got that all in my hair. This is why I don't get ready anymore. Get dressed, get the kids stuff together, figure out if I'm going to be able to leave in time to run any of the errands I need to run. I don't know if this is a setting spray, but better not do that because I don't want it to run. I ended up going with, I always wanted to do one of these outfit things. One of my 2 Christmas shirts that used to be my mom's that she gave me. These leggings. They're like the faux leather leggings. All these dirty clothes. And a vest because it's cold outside. And I really topped off my makeup with this sweet hairdo and trying to make it look put together with a headband. Never thought I'd use those words. Make it look put together with a hairband. Then I shake it, see which pieces fall out, and tuck them back in. One thing that I have decided or started doing is to feel a little bit more put together and feminine. I've never worn perfume before, and I'm really picky about perfume. I don't like anything floral or like super strong sweet. I like more musk woodsy. Get all that hair falling out. And so I got the Dime Beauty and its clean ingredients, the sample packet, because I wasn't sure. I'm kind of picky which one I would want, but listen, y'all, Malibu Night, that's where it's at. If you are like me and you're picky, I'd recommend getting the sample pack. But I mean, this smells so good. I like the other ones too, but this one's my favorite. So it smells so good. Now I'm going to go to the car and make sure everybody's car seats are tightened up because it's so cold outside. A lot of you be like, that's not really cold, but here it is. It's 44. It's not that cold yet, but it's supposed to get down to like 17 or something. That's really cold. But my kids don't like the cold. So I'm gonna go outside, make sure all the car seats are ready. That way I can have the car started and warm. Toss them in there. I had started cleaning, you can't tell, but didn't get very far with that. So I'm just trying to get as ready as I can. Oh, hello. Before I wake up these monsters, I mean sweeties, and put them in the car. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know this happens, and everything is so loud in my house right now. The kids' toilet started running in the middle of the night, and we didn't know. It was already broken, and we had it turned off. Didn't know the shutoff valve wasn't working. Or maybe we did know that, but something else had, we thought had it to where it wasn't running. And it was. It ran all night long and gave a nice waterfall effect to our garage. And so the insurance company came out the day before yesterday and tore everything out. But now we have to leave those running in the house. I have to sit in her seat to tighten it up 24/7 until Friday to dry everything up. Not tightened. I cannot. Car seats. I was in her car seat, pulling as hard as I could, so I had to bring it anyways. And it was wiggly as all get out. And I was like, what the heck? I had only buckled in one side. So I had to loosen it again. This is cute. Loosen it again. Rehook it. Shoo. One out. Okay. Time to get these hooligans ready. It's called Mike's Tavern. I'm in.
Do you want a grilled cheese? Do you want mini corn dogs?
Dance around. Okay, Simon Esther, do you know where we're going? Any guesses? The store?
No.
No guesses?
Look, Christmas lights! Is that what we do?
Yeah! What did we do today for a surprise?
We went to lights.
We went to go see Christmas lights. Did you like them?
Yeah.
And then we went shopping for each other, didn't we? We
Yeah.
split up in the store. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
What are we doing now?